Let us know your United feelings. United fans, vent underneath. Rival fans, join me and laugh. As this is a great time.
No, rival fans should not laugh. If you come under this video and laugh, I'll come for you. What is up, beautiful people? We're back here, Shopsy and Tele, and yesterday night was a very disgusting night for me, for many reasons, but chief of them all, Manchester United. I'm disgusted, and I don't think I should. Let me just allow you start it, because it feels like maybe you give it a more upbeat tone, because for me, it is nothing but sadness and pain.
Alright, I'll tap it here. So, you know what? I had a theory when I was watching that game that I was thinking, the Tele make us discuss Manchester United before this match. So we're not here together talking about this again. So yeah, I'm glad you brought it up. And yesterday was something, man. City showed levels.
Do you not know what's interesting? Is the fact that the Manchester City team that played yesterday, especially in that first half, was not the best Man City team we've seen this season.
That's the difference between Manchester City and United, though. As in, they're cohesive.
Bro, the gap is too wide.
The gap is crazy.
The gap is too wide. Like Manchester United, I have come to the point now where I can tell you categorically, and even as a Manchester United fan, Man U is no longer a top 5 team.
Top 5, never top 4.
Man U is no longer a top 5 team, and I'm saying that for two reasons. One, so that myself and other Manchester United fans out there can cut our expectations according to the cloth that is available to us. Imagine out of the last 12 games that we've played against the likes of Watford, we've played against the likes of Brighton and Hove Albion, we've played against West Ham, Burnley, Brentford, Aston Villa, and we're dropping points in these games. Man City will not drop points in these games. Liverpool will not drop points in these games. Arsenal will not drop points in these games. What is happening with Manchester United? Why are we losing 4-1 against a Manchester City side that's supposed to be the noisy neighbors?
I think when you look at Manchester United, the problems are, there's so many layers to the problems in Manchester United. You can start right from the top all the way to the bottom. From the top to the people in the head office, from the Glazers and how they distribute the money, go down to Ed Woodward.
How they use the money.
How they use the money. Because they're making a lot of money.
Because they make the money and they pocket it.
They pocket some, they spend some, you get a Ronaldo here and there. But the hires that they have underneath them are just terrible. Ed Woodward, do you expect a club like Manchester United to have the best director of football in the world, have the best coach in the world, build a squad of the best players in the world?
Point of correction.
But Manchester United refused to do that.
Point of correction, though. Ed Woodward is no longer executive vice chairman.
So who is there? So now it's blank.
Is now is it Arnold? I think one Arnold guy like that.
Who is Arnold? As in, why stripes in this game? So, he has no stripes. Your manager that has just come in now hasn't managed in the last 10 years. He's been a manager for 2 of the last 10 years.
Now, to be very honest,
what are these decisions?
To be very honest with you, I don't think that it is fair to blame somebody like Ralph Rangnick.
But I need to know why Ralph Rangnick was hired. Why is Manchester United not looking out to try and acquire the best managers in the world right now? Antonio Conte was on the market. Pochettino was on the market. Why have you hired a man that has managed for 2 years in the last 10 years?
I'll correct you there.
And not at any top club.
Let me correct you there. Pochettino first was not on the market when Manchester United was ready to sign.
Because you wasted so long. You sacked with Ole for how long? You have sacked Ole ages ago.
Then 2, you will not just throw the pedigree of somebody like Ralph Rangnick, because now fans are very quick to disrespect, right? I'm not saying that he's doing I'm not saying he's doing excellent now, right? I'm not saying Rangnick is doing an excellent job so far, but don't disrespect this guy. This guy is the reason why you want to reckon with the Leipzig, the Red Bull football franchise today. He did it for them in Germany. He did it for them in America, right? And he brought these teams to a status where you can say, okay, yes, these are true contenders. See what Leipzig did under his stewardship. Let me finish. See what Leipzig did under his stewardship, going into the Champions League, going very far, taking scraps against the biggest in the world, taking scraps against Bayern Munich, against Dortmund, and things like that. So Rangnick is not necessarily the problem. His pedigree speaks for him. This guy taught categorically.
Okay, we're not here to discuss. Let me finish.
This guy taught the likes of Jurgen Klopp, Thomas Tuchel, Ralph Hasenhuttl, taught them ball. But what exactly is going on with Manchester United? And I think I have a theory, right? What's going on today is we have a squad set up where there's a leadership problem. There's a serious leadership problem. Now imagine, Harry Maguire is the captain of the biggest club side in world football. Please, how does that happen?
And this is what I'm telling you. This is why, as in, not to go back to Rangnick, I'm not picking on Ralph Rangnick, but I feel like, yes, obviously he's a top manager, a brilliant football mind. His philosophies have led to teams that won Champions League and all that.
Facts.
But what you need to know is that it's about the level you are at. Look at all the clubs he has managed. Look at the clubs you mentioned, Leipzig. So yes, Rangnick is a manager that can get you from, okay, you're a mid-table team, you can move around and punch with the best. But I think Manchester United, for the stature of the club, what the club has won, and considering they're just coming from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer that failed, Mourinho that failed, it was time to get a sure boy. Get one of the best managers in the world, gonna fight. Get someone that still has practice as in he's managing. When last was Rangnick at a top club?
Now, this is what I need you to know. This is what I need you to know. Because at the end of the day, the decision to actually pick Rangnick as interim manager, I will not fault too much because the project was different at the point when we went in to get this guy. This guy is a proven builder. We needed somebody to come in and try and rebuild the crap that Manchester United is at the moment. And in fact, that's why they are not saying this guy is going to be the permanent manager at the end of this 6 months spell. He's only the interim manager, and then he will leave the role and become a consultant so that he can continue that building process. Now, that's on one end. But I want to go back to the rot that is Manchester United as a squad. The rot, the crap that we are as a team today. Imagine somebody like Paul Pogba in that squad, and he's playing rubbish, and there is no leader in the team to tell this guy, Baba, lace your boots. Stop giving away the ball. There's nobody to call somebody like Bruno can just use his green light and just kick in ball anyhow. He goes missing in big games. Why? Nobody in the squad to call Bruno to order.
And I think, and that's what I was saying, that these decisions, it starts from the top. When you have a man like Ed Woodward or whoever has replaced him, and you don't have a proper football man that knows the game, someone that's played, like look at all these, look at the players that got, look at Arsenal, they have a former player, look at Liverpool's guy Mike Edwards, this is a football wonder kid. You guys just have someone that's up there, is a money man, knows how to make the right deals, you get the right sponsorship, but don't know anything about football. That's why you sign players that don't fit into a mold. You see Liverpool and City, every time Liverpool and City sign a player, you know the vision here. Luis Diaz just came and look how he's bowling for Liverpool already. Because he fits a profile. Manchester United seems to just bring individuals that are all incredibly talented. On paper, if this is FIFA, Manchester United will ball out. Incredibly talented, but don't come together and perform as a team. And I wonder why. Like, this is one of the biggest clubs in the world. You guys have the most money in the world. As in, you have the experience of guys like Ferguson to call upon. Your old players are legends in the game. So how have you found yourself in this situation? Did you grow too big for your own growth?
To be honest, I think, and it's just unfortunate, the problem started from when both Ferguson and David Gill left Manchester United at the same time. I don't want to go that far back, but imagine Ferguson, whom everything ticked around, the manager, who was not just the coach of the first team squad, he was the manager of the entire brand. Do you get me? He left. And then the influential figure that was the chairman of the club, who also worked hand in hand with Ferguson, he also left. So that was a serious problem. When they both left, Moyes came in, disbanded the entire backroom staff, brought his own team. It was too much of a change. It was a serious culture shock. And that's the problem that we're experiencing till today. But I don't want to oversimplify it. I feel like the problems, it's too much. But chief of them all, we need to actually name drop players. We need to name drop players that are in this squad. This set of players played for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They played well for him at the beginning of his tenure and then threw this guy under the bus. No, put aside Solskjaer's pedigree, put aside what he was able to do. But this set of players threw that guy under the bus. This same squad of players mismanaged or could not actually take on the tactical instructions that somebody like Jose Mourinho had to give, pass down to them. So whose fault is that at the end of the day? When players cannot take on tactical instructions.
There's a serious cultural problem.
There's a serious culture. Now look at somebody like Rangnick, for instance, now, who everybody believes is a tactical genius. Look at the first half of this game that we played against Man City. The goal in class is too wide, but we were able to hold on to our own in that first half. But see that defense, for crying out loud. See that defense.
Maguire cannot keep getting away with this crime. Do you see what he did for De Bruyne's second goal? The dummy. This guy dummied the ball in his 18-yard box. Bro. Yeah, Maguire can't keep getting away with all these things. Like, Okay, yeah, they signed him for a large amount of money around.
Outrageous. That's not large. That's outrageous.
A similar fee to Van Dijk. So everybody else put him in that category. Yeah, okay, he's Manchester United senior centre back. We'll have him in the conversations with the likes of Ruben Diaz and Van Dijk. He went to the Euros, had a good Euros, but Maguire might not be an average centre back. He might be a bad centre back. Like, this guy's not good. The first goal, he dummied the ball in his 18-yard box. What is the awareness there?
I won't agree with that.
No,
he's not good.
Look what
he's
this
not
guy
even good
did.
at all, but I think he's average. I think he's average.
Look at what an average centre back. I can't believe what he did. Like, I cannot believe what he did. He dummied the ball in his own box, having no idea what was behind it. Bernardo Silva picked up, they scored. The Mahrez goal, this guy is literally always in the wrong place at the wrong time.
He's
always,
almost
every goal United concede, you see him somewhere there. Mahrez's first goal, did you know who did he deflect off? Maguire. It must be him. Sort your feet out. The ball came by his feet, as in you're a footballer first. As in sort your feet out. Clear the ball. Is your own knee is nicking up. Why must it be you, man?
I think at this point.
That's why Ian Nacho was asking Maguire, now if up my slippers. Because it's always Maguire. That guy is always doing nonsense.
I think honestly at this point, a lot of these players just need to move on. No jokes. So many of these players need to move on. Manchester United's defense, hold on, I'm coming. Manchester United's defense is nothing at this point. Nothing. Bar Varane.
And the hairs he rolls.
Bar Varane and the hair. Every other person in the bin, in the freaking dustbin. In the dustbin at this point. In the dustbin.
So after every other person share, you're spraying, you're letting everybody.
Bro, everybody in the dustbin.
So how do you feel about Ronaldo? When I said Ronaldo was washed, you wanted my head.
No, I don't think Ronaldo is washed, but I feel like Ronaldo also needs to move on. Right? Ronaldo needs to move. You've done your 1 year stint. Thank you very much. God bless. See.
He did what he could.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So I have sources creeping around all these football stadiums near the managers of listening. I'm hearing that Ronaldo was not injured though. Hip flexor was a lie. He was ducking the fade.
Bro, it's probably very likely because this guy,
ducking the fade.
Ronaldo actually does have bad habits, bad attitude.
He's a very selfish guy.
We have so many players with bad attitudes, bad habits, because they benched you. Because they bench you, say you have injury. You can't play every game now.
And he's always doing Mr. Freeze. He will freeze himself.
You can't play every game.
Take ice, go shower, ice, go everything. How can your hip now be doing it? I don't buy it, bro. I don't buy it.
Now, I think let me just ask the fans. In my opinion, this current squad, only 3 players should remain. Sancho, who is a certified baller.
I apologize to you, Sancho. You're a player.
Varane, who's a world-class player who's still in his prime. And David De Gea, who has been saving our behinds for seasons immemorial. Those 3, and that's all. The rest, in the bin. That's us now. The rest of them. But yes, you can give us your opinions in the comment section. Let us know who you think should remain in the Manchester United squad after they've left only these 3. Or who you think should go, who you think should stay. Please let us know.
So, quick question. Do you think, is it over now? Are you making top 4? Do you think you're making top 4 next season?
No! No! For crying out loud, Manchester United is not making top 4 this season. Done and dusted. Imagine, Arsenal, 3 points, 3 games behind us now. 3 games behind us now, and they are 1 point ahead of us. Tottenham as well. I think they're like 4 points behind us, and they have 3 games to play. So it's done.
So at this point, we should be looking at the Europa League. You might be hearing that music at Old Trafford next season.
But low-key, we're still in the champion.
You're still in what? This season? Oh, you want to win?
We're still in Champions League.
You see, this is why the expectations cannot relax, because they're not okay.
We're still in the Champions League.
No,
and it is what it is. You know, anything can happen. This is Manchester United. This is Manchester United. At this point, we're going to say goodbye. Thank you very much.
I'll say goodbye there.
For watching this episode. I'm pissed, I'm angry. It remains small. I was about to
let us know your United feelings. United fans, vent underneath. Rival fans, join me and laugh. As it is a great time.
No, rival fans should not laugh. If you come under this video and laugh, I'll come for you. I'll come for you heavy.
Don't worry, I got you.
Thank you very much. See you guys in the next one.
Safe.